Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract the things they desire, while others struggle, despite their best efforts? What if I told you that the key to creating the life you want is already within you? Whether you're looking for more love, abundance, or peace in your life, the answers lie in understanding one simple, yet profound truth: the power of faith. In fact, every thought, every emotion you hold, carries an energy that shapes your reality. But what happens when that energy is rooted in fear instead of faith? Have you ever noticed that the very thing you fear often seems to happen? Or that things seem to fall apart just when you're most worried? What if I told you that your fear is a form of faith? Just faith in the wrong direction. Stay with me as we explore the teachings of Conny Mendez, who delves into this fascinating interplay between faith and fear in her book, Metaphysics 4 in 1. We'll be reading Chapter 5, Faith Moves Mountains, Why and How, and uncovering the principles that will help you use faith to move mountains in your life. As you listen, think about how you can shift your energy from fear to faith, and finally begin to manifest the life you truly want. Most people are familiar with the saying, faith moves mountains. It's something we've all heard, and many of us repeat it, often without really knowing what it means or how to apply it. But here's the truth. Faith is the force that creates everything in our lives. And guess what? Fear is also a force that moves mountains, just in the opposite direction. Fear and faith are two sides of the same coin. Faith is positive, and fear is negative. Fear is faith in evil. It is the belief that something bad is going to happen. On the other hand, faith is the conviction that what will happen is good, or that things will turn out well. But here's the catch. Both fear and faith are equally powerful. They both bring about the outcomes we anticipate based on where we direct our energy. Think about it. You never fear that something good will happen to you, right? And you never have faith that something bad will happen. Faith is always tied to something positive, something you want. Fear, on the other hand, is always connected to what you don't want, to the negative outcomes you dread. And here's the critical point. Everything you fear, you attract into your life. When something bad happens, what do you usually say? I knew it. I sensed it. I had a bad feeling about this. But the truth is, you didn't sense it. You created it. You feared it so strongly that you gave it the energy to manifest. Remember, whatever you think about with strong emotion, whether that emotion is positive or negative, is what you bring into your reality. Fear is just faith in the wrong direction. It's the anticipation of something you don't want. Expectation is the force that activates both faith and fear. And what you expect, you attract. So, if everything you expect with faith happens, why not use that power to bring about the things you desire, like love, money, and health? It's a divine law, as ancient as time itself. Christ taught this in the Gospel of Matthew. Everything you ask for in prayer, believing, you will receive. Notice that word, believing. You must believe it with your whole heart, without a shred of doubt. Faith is not just blind belief, it's conviction, and that conviction comes from knowledge. Think about it. Let's say you're traveling to a city you've never been to before. You've heard about it, read about it, and you have a map that shows you how to get there. Faith is certainty, but it's based on knowing the principles of creation. The reason most people live in fear is that they are ignorant of these principles. They don't understand how powerful their thoughts are, or how their emotions shape their reality. But once you gain that knowledge, once you understand the creative process, fear loses its grip on you. Before we dive deeper into this understanding, if you're finding value in this video and want to learn more about how to harness the power of your thoughts and emotions, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content that will empower you to create the life you desire. Now let's get back to it. So how do you use this knowledge to manifest what you desire? There is a simple yet powerful metaphysical formula that you can use to bring anything into your life. It works for everything, whether it's love, money, or health. And here it is. Let me give you an example to illustrate this. A woman once urgently needed a sum of money and asked for it using this formula. She was so focused on her own need that she didn't consider how her desire might affect others. She demanded that the money arrive by a certain date, without leaving room for divine timing or grace. And although she had faith, her selfish focus caused unnecessary tension, and the money arrived in a way that created stress for someone else. Had she asked with the formula, under grace and in a perfect way, the money would have come easily, without affecting anyone negatively. When you ask in this way, you allow the universe to bring your desires in the best possible way, one that benefits everyone involved. So, next time you find yourself worrying or fearing the worst, remember that you have the power to choose faith over fear. Use the formula. Trust the process. And watch as mountains begin to move in your life. The next day, a car ran over her daughter, and on the 15th of the month, she received the exact sum she had asked for. The insurance company paid her for the accident. Now, this example is not meant to shock you, but rather to illustrate how powerful your thoughts and intentions are. When you ask for something without considering the greater harmony of life, the universe may deliver it in ways you never imagined. This is why asking for things under grace and in a perfect way is so important. It safeguards against unintended consequences, allowing you to manifest your desires without harm or disruption to yourself or others. This incident with the woman also highlights a critical aspect of the creative process that many overlook: the importance of specificity, intention, and mindfulness. You might ask for something and focus entirely on the outcome. But you also need to understand that the energy behind your request matters. If your thoughts are steeped in fear, anxiety, or desperation, you will attract those very emotions into your life, even if you achieve your goal. You see, when the woman asked for money, she did not consider that her emotional state, her lack of harmony with those around her, and her desperation could influence the way the money would manifest in her life. She may have received the money, but it came at a devastating cost. This is a crucial reminder that while we have immense power to create our reality, we must always do so with care, consciousness, and love for ourselves and others. Faith and knowledge. The twin pillars of creation. Now you might be wondering, how can I avoid these pitfalls? How can I ensure that my desires manifest in a way that is beneficial, harmonious, and aligned with the greater good? The answer lies in the proper use of faith, grounded in knowledge. Faith is certainty, but it's based on knowing the principles of creation. The reason most people live in fear is that they are ignorant of these principles. They don't understand how powerful their thoughts are, or how their emotions shape their reality. But once you gain that knowledge, once you understand the creative process, fear loses its grip on you. This is where knowledge becomes your greatest ally. When you understand how things are created in the metaphysical realm, you are no longer afraid of the unknown. You realize that you are not a victim of random events, but rather an active participant in shaping your destiny. And with that understanding comes a deep sense of peace, confidence, and certainty. Imagine you are planning a trip to the city. You know exactly where it is, how to get there, and what mode of transport will take you. Along the way, you aren't worried about ending up in some strange or dangerous place because you have the knowledge that gives you confidence. This is what faith is, a quiet certainty based on understanding. It's not blind hope or wishful thinking. It's grounded in the firm belief that you know where you're going and you know how to get there. On the other hand, ignorance of these principles often leads to fear. And as we've already established, fear is just as powerful a creative force as faith. When you are afraid of something, you are actually placing your faith in the belief that something bad will happen. You are focusing on negative outcomes, and through your focus, you are drawing those outcomes into your reality. Think about the things you fear most. Are they not the very things you seem to encounter over and over again in your life? This is not a coincidence. It is the law of attraction at work. Whatever you focus on with emotion, whether positive or negative, will manifest in your experience. This is why it is so crucial to master your thoughts and emotions, and to direct them toward what you desire, rather than what you fear. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. How often have you worried about something, only to have it happen exactly as you feared? How many times have you been convinced that something bad was going to happen, and when it did, you told yourself, "I knew it. I had a feeling this would happen." What you didn't realize is that by anticipating the worst, by expecting it with such conviction, you actually helped bring it into being. You might think you were just being realistic or cautious, but in truth, you were exercising faith in the wrong direction. You were putting your trust in fear rather than in positive outcomes, and the universe responded to that energy. The same applies to doubt. When you ask for something and then immediately begin to doubt whether it will come, you are effectively canceling out your request. You may say the words, but your energy is filled with uncertainty, and the universe responds to energy, not just words. It's not enough to simply say you want something. You must also believe that it is possible and trust that it will come to you. The metaphysical formula for success. Now that you understand the importance of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with your desires, let's talk about how to apply these principles in a practical way. The metaphysical formula I'm about to share with you is a powerful tool for manifesting anything you want in your life. But it must be used with care, intention, and mindfulness. The formula is simple, yet profound. It goes like this. I desire such and such thing in harmony with everyone, and according to divine will, under grace, and in a perfect way. Thank you, Father, for already hearing me. When you say, I desire such and such thing, you are stating your intention clearly and specifically. You are asking the universe for what you want. But notice that you are not making demands or issuing ultimatums. You are simply expressing your desire. The next part is crucial. In harmony with everyone and according to divine will. This ensures that your desire is aligned with the greater good. You are acknowledging that what you want should not harm anyone else, and that it should be in accordance with the divine plan for your life and the lives of others. By doing this, you are ensuring that your request is in balance with the universe and that it will manifest in a way that brings peace, love, and abundance to all involved. The phrase "under grace and in a perfect way" is the secret ingredient. It means that you are asking for your desire to manifest in the most harmonious, effortless, and beautiful way possible. You are leaving room for the universe to deliver your desire in ways that you may not have even imagined. Often we think we know exactly how something should happen, but the universe may have an even better plan for us. By saying "under grace and in a perfect way," you are allowing for the possibility of something even greater than you originally asked for. Finally, the phrase, "Thank you, Father, for already hearing me," is an expression of gratitude and faith. You are acknowledging that your request has already been heard, and you are expressing thanks for it even before it is manifested. This is a powerful act of faith because it shows that you trust the process and believe that your desire will come to you in the perfect time and way. Why gratitude and patience? Our essential gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate in your life. It has the ability to shift your energy instantly from lack to abundance, from fear to faith. When you are grateful, you are affirming that you already have everything you need, and this opens the door for even more blessings to flow into your life. Think of gratitude as a magnet for positive energy. The more grateful you are, the more good things you will attract into your life. When you say, "Thank you, Father, for already hearing me," you are affirming that your request has been heard and that it is already on its way to you. This puts you in a state of receiving, which is essential for manifesting your desires. But along with gratitude, patience is also key. Once you have made your request, you must trust that it will come to you at the right time and in the right way. Impatience, worry, and doubt will only block the flow of your desire. The calmer and more peaceful you are, the faster your desire will manifest. Remember, the universe operates on divine timing, not human timing. What may seem like a delay to you is often the universe rearranging things behind the scenes to ensure that your desire manifests in the best possible way. Trust the process, stay patient, and know that what is meant for you will never miss you. The law of non-resistance. One of the most important metaphysical laws to understand is the law of non-resistance. This law states that whatever you resist, you attract. When you fight against something, you are actually giving it more power and energy, and you end up drawing it into your experience. This is why it's so important to release fear, worry, and doubt. When you resist these emotions, they become stronger. But when you acknowledge them, allow them to pass through you, and then release them, they lose their grip on you. Think of it like trying to hold on to water. The tighter you grip, the more it slips through your fingers. But when you relax and open your hand, the water flows effortlessly. The same is true for your desires. When you let go of the need to control every detail, when you release your attachment to how things should happen, you allow the universe to work its magic. This doesn't mean that you should be passive or indifferent. On the contrary, you should be clear and focused on what you want. But once you have made your request, you must release any attachment to the outcome and trust that the universe will bring it to you in the perfect way. Now, when the woman received the money for the accident, she may have thought, "See, I got exactly what I needed." But there's a crucial lesson here that should not be overlooked. When we work against the law, against spiritual principles, we may indeed receive what we asked for, but often at a great cost. In this case, the cost was her daughter's suffering. This is why it is so essential to ask, under grace and in a perfect way, aligning ourselves with the spiritual law. This law ensures that all things manifest in the highest and best possible way, free from harm, conflict, or distress. Working with the spiritual law of God is like swimming with the current rather than against it. When we work in alignment with this law, our desires manifest without obstacles, without inconvenience, and without harm to anyone involved. On the spiritual plane, everything is already perfect. There is no chaos, no struggle, no resistance. It is the realm of pure potential, where all things exist in their most ideal form. When we tap into this realm through faith, intention, and right action, we open ourselves up to receiving everything we need and desire in the smoothest, most harmonious way possible. The spiritual plane operates through love, grace, and ease. There is no need for effort, striving, or competition. Everything flows in perfect harmony when we align ourselves with these higher laws. And it is in this alignment that we find freedom. The freedom to create our lives as we wish, free from fear, doubt, or limitation. This is the truth that Jesus spoke of when he said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." The truth is that we are powerful creators. And when we understand and apply the principles of creation, we are liberated from the chains of fear, uncertainty, and struggle. The power of gratitude and faith. One of the most powerful principles in manifestation is gratitude. As I mentioned earlier, "Thank you, Father, for already hearing me," is the highest expression of faith. When we express gratitude before we even see the manifestation of our desires, we are demonstrating absolute trust in the process. We are acknowledging that our request has been heard, that it is already on its way, and that it will come to us in the perfect time and way. Jesus taught and applied this principle in everything he did. Whether it was feeding 5,000 people with a few loaves of bread, healing the sick, or performing miracles, Jesus always gave thanks to the Father before the manifestation occurred. This act of gratitude was his way of affirming that the desired outcome was already a reality on the spiritual plane, and it was simply a matter of time before it appeared in the physical world. Gratitude is a powerful tool because it shifts our focus from lack to abundance. When we are grateful, we are not focusing on what we don't have or what we fear we won't receive. Instead, we are affirming that we already have everything we need, and this creates an energetic vibration that attracts more of what we desire into our lives. Gratitude is like a magnet for abundance. The more we practice it, the more we draw positive experiences and outcomes into our reality. But gratitude must be paired with faith. Faith is the certainty that what we have asked for will come to us. It is not just wishful thinking or blind hope. It is a deep, inner knowing that the universe is always working in our favor, that the Father has already provided everything we need, and that it is simply a matter of aligning ourselves with that provision. As Jesus demonstrated, faith is a powerful creative force. When we believe in the power of the spiritual law, when we trust that our desires will be fulfilled in divine timing, we are tapping into the same creative force that Jesus used to perform miracles. This is why everything Jesus taught was, in essence, metaphysical. He understood the laws of the universe, and he used them to manifest whatever was needed in the moment. You too can use these laws to create anything you desire. The Father has already given everything. The abundance of the universe is infinite, and there is no limit to what you can receive. But you must ask, and you must ask correctly. You must ask with faith, with gratitude, and in alignment with divine will. Avoiding negative intentions. It's important to remember that you cannot ask for harm to come to another person, because the law of cause and effect will ensure that whatever you send out will return to you. If you wish harm upon someone else, that negative energy will eventually come back to you in some form. This is why it is so critical to ask for what you want, in harmony with everyone, and under grace. When you ask in this way, you are ensuring that your desires are fulfilled in a way that benefits everyone involved and causes no harm. As we continue to explore the power of our decrees and intentions, remember that your journey is shared with a community of like-minded individuals. If you're finding value in this message and want to deepen your understanding, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Join us as we empower each other to manifest our highest desires, while fostering a supportive and harmonious environment. Together, we can create a positive ripple effect in the world. Say, Father, give me and all humanity all the wonders of your kingdom. This not only aligns your request with divine will, but also ensures that you are contributing to the greater good of the world. When you ask for abundance for all, you are participating in the flow of giving and receiving, and you will find that your own needs are met in even greater ways than you could have imagined. Think big. Ask. Big. One of the most common mistakes people make when asking for what they want is thinking too small. They limit themselves by asking for only the bare minimum, as if they are afraid to ask for too much. But the Father is infinitely abundant, and He does not like stinginess. There is no limit to what you can ask for or receive, so don't be afraid to ask big. For example, if you need a house for your family, don't ask for a tiny, cramped home just because you think it's all you deserve or can afford. Instead, ask for the home that will truly meet your needs, the home that will provide comfort and space for your family to thrive. Ask for the best possible outcome and trust that the universe will provide it, under grace and in a perfect way. When you ask for something, you are tapping into the infinite abundance of the universe. There is no shortage of anything in the spiritual realm. Whether it's money, love, health, or happiness, the universe is overflowing with all that you could ever need or desire. The only limitation is in your own mind. If you believe that you are only worthy of receiving a little, then that's all you will receive. But if you believe that you are worthy of abundance, and if you ask for it with faith and gratitude, then the universe will deliver it to you in ways that exceed your expectations. Creating your manifestation list. Now that you understand the principles of manifestation, it's time to put them into practice. Start by making 2 lists, one for the things you want to bring into your life, and one for the things you want to eliminate. These lists are powerful tools for focusing your attention and energy on your desires. On your first list, write down everything you want to manifest in your material life. Be specific and clear about what you want. Whether it's a new job, a car, a relationship, or financial abundance, write it down in detail. The more specific you are, the easier it will be for the universe to deliver exactly what you want. Next to this list, make another list of the things you want to eliminate from your life. This could include negative habits, limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, or any other obstacles that are preventing you from living your best life. By writing these things down, you are signaling to your subconscious mind that you are ready to let them go. You are creating space for new, positive experiences to enter your life. Now, at the bottom of both lists, write the formula I gave you earlier. I desire such and such thing in harmony with everyone and according to divine will, under grace and in a perfect way. Thank you, Father, for already hearing me. This formula will serve as your daily reminder to align your desires with the spiritual law and to trust that the universe is already working to bring them to you. The power of repetition and focus. Once you have written your lists, make it a habit to read them every night before you go to bed. This practice will help you stay focused on your desires and keep your energy aligned with what you want to manifest. As you read your lists, visualize each item as if it is already manifested in your life. Feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement that comes with receiving these blessings. The more vividly you can imagine your desires, the faster they will come to you. It's important that you do not feel the slightest doubt as you read your lists. Doubt is the enemy of manifestation. If you find yourself doubting whether something will happen, immediately replace that doubt with faith. Remind yourself that the Father has already heard you, that your desires are already on their way, and that everything will manifest under grace and in a perfect way. Each time you think about your lists throughout the day, give thanks. Express gratitude for the things that have already manifested and for the things that are still on their way. Gratitude keeps your energy in a high vibration and reinforces your faith in the process. As you start to see the items on your list manifest, cross them off. This will reinforce your belief in the power of manifestation and show you that the spiritual law is always at work. But be careful not to fall into the trap of thinking, oh, these things were going to happen anyway. This is a lie. They happened because you asked for them, and you asked for them in the right way. Aligning with your true power. As you work with these principles, you will begin to realize just how powerful you truly are. You are not a victim of circumstance or a passive observer of life. You are a co-creator with the universe, capable of shaping your reality through your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. But with this power comes responsibility. You must be mindful of what you ask for and how you ask for it. Always ask in harmony with everyone, and under grace, and in a perfect way. This ensures that your desires are aligned with the highest good for all, and that they will manifest in the most harmonious way possible. You must also be willing to release control and trust in the divine timing of the universe. Sometimes things may not happen as quickly as you would like, or they may manifest in ways that are different from what you expected. But if you remain patient, open, and trusting, you will find that everything unfolds exactly as it should, and often in ways that are far better than you could have imagined. This principle of replacing fear with faith, as explained earlier, is one of the most crucial aspects of personal transformation. The habit of fear is deeply ingrained in most people. But the good news is that, like any habit, it can be unlearned and replaced with something more empowering. The formula I just shared with you: I am not afraid. I do not want fear. God is love, and throughout creation, there is nothing to fear. I have faith. I want to feel faith, is a powerful tool for reprogramming your subconscious mind. Remember, every time you deny or reject an idea that has taken root in your subconscious, it creates a small void, and that void must be filled with something new, something positive, or else it will attract more of the same negative thoughts that are constantly floating around in the collective consciousness. Thoughts are energy, and they are always seeking a host. When you consciously choose to replace fear with faith, you are actively taking control of your mental and emotional landscape. As the renowned artist and thinker, Pablo Picasso once said, "Everything you can imagine is real." This quote serves as a powerful reminder that the thoughts we hold in our minds shape our reality. If we constantly imagine fear, lack, and limitation, that is what we will experience in our lives. But if we choose to imagine faith, abundance, and possibilities, our reality will begin to reflect those positive qualities. Now, consider the wisdom of another great artist, Michelangelo, who said, "I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free." This statement is a metaphor for the process of personal transformation. Just as Michelangelo chipped away at the marble to reveal the angel within, we too must chip away at our limiting beliefs and fears to reveal the divine potential that resides within us. The process may take time, and it may require effort, but the result is a life that is free from the constraints of fear and full of the limitless possibilities of faith. Faith is the sculptor of your life, and each thought you hold is like a chisel that shapes your experience. If you want to carve a masterpiece out of your life, you must be intentional about the thoughts you entertain. You must consciously choose thoughts that align with the life you want to create, just as a sculptor carefully chooses where to place each stroke. The power of repetition and persistence. As you continue on this journey of transformation, it is important to remember that change does not happen overnight. Reprogramming your subconscious mind takes time and effort, but the results are well worth it. Every time you repeat the formula, "I am not afraid. I do not want fear. God is love, and throughout creation, there is nothing to fear. I have faith. I want to feel faith." You are reinforcing a new habit of thought. You are gradually replacing the old habit of fear with the new habit of faith. Think of it like planting a garden. At first, the seeds you plant may seem small and insignificant, but with consistent care and attention, they will eventually grow into a lush and beautiful garden. In the same way, the seeds of faith that you plant in your mind may not seem to make a difference at first, but over time, they will grow into a strong and unshakable belief system that supports your highest good. As the great poet Rumi once said, "As you start to walk on the way appears." This means that as you take steps toward cultivating faith and releasing fear, the path to your desired outcome will begin to reveal itself. You may not see the entire path right away, but with each step you take, the next step will become clear. Trust the process and know that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest good. The importance of self-awareness. As you work to replace fear with faith, it is essential to cultivate self-awareness. You must become conscious of the thoughts and beliefs that are driving your actions and emotions. Many of us operate on autopilot, allowing old habits and thought patterns to control our lives without even realizing it. But when you practice self-awareness, you take back your power. You become the observer of your thoughts rather than being controlled by them. The artist and philosopher Leonardo da Vinci once said, "The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions." This quote highlights the importance of questioning the beliefs and opinions we hold about ourselves and the world. Many of the fears we experience are based on limiting beliefs that we have accepted as truth without ever questioning them. But when we begin to examine these beliefs, we often find that they are not based in reality. They are simply illusions that we have created in our minds. By practicing self-awareness, you can begin to identify the beliefs that are holding you back and replace them with more empowering ones. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," stop and ask yourself, "Is this really true? Where did this belief come from?" You may find that this belief originated in childhood or was influenced by societal conditioning, but it is not a reflection of your true potential. As the renowned psychologist Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." This means that if we do not become aware of the subconscious beliefs that are driving our actions, we will continue to create the same experiences over and over again, thinking that it is just fate. But when we bring these beliefs into the light of awareness, we gain the power to change them, and in doing so, change our lives. The role of visualization in manifestation. In addition to replacing fear with faith, another powerful tool for manifestation is visualization. Visualization is the practice of imagining your desired outcome as if it has already happened. When you visualize your desires, you are activating the creative power of your mind and aligning your energy with the vibration of what you want to attract. As the famous author Napoleon Hill wrote in his book, Think and Grow Rich, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This statement encapsulates the essence of visualization. When you can see your desired outcome clearly in your mind and believe in its possibility, you are setting the stage for it to manifest in your life. Visualization works because the mind does not know the difference between something that is real and something that is vividly imagined. When you consistently visualize your desires, you are training your subconscious mind to accept them as reality. This, in turn, influences your thoughts, emotions, and actions, guiding you toward the manifestation of your desires. One of the biggest obstacles to manifesting your desires is the presence of limiting beliefs. These are the beliefs that tell you, "I can't do this," or "I'm not worthy of that," or "it's impossible." Limiting beliefs are like walls that block the flow of abundance and possibility into your life. But the good news is that, like any belief, they can be changed. As the legendary musician John Lennon once said, reality leaves a lot to the imagination. This quote reminds us that our beliefs about reality are often limited by our imagination. When we expand our imagination and begin to see new possibilities, we break free from the constraints of limiting beliefs. One of the most effective ways to overcome limiting beliefs is through the practice of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce empowering beliefs. When repeated consistently, they help to rewire your subconscious mind and replace limiting beliefs with new, supportive ones. As you repeat these affirmations, focus on the emotions associated with each statement. Feel the truth of the affirmation in your heart, and over time, you will begin to believe it at a deeper level. The more you reinforce these empowering beliefs, the more they will become your new reality. Now, having grasped this profound principle of decree, we must understand that this is not just a passive exercise. It's an active collaboration with the universe, where you, as a creator, hold the power to manifest the life you desire. The key is consistency. You must continue to decree the truth of your being, and do so unwaveringly, regardless of what appearances may seem to suggest at the moment. As Conny Mendez often says, you are the architect of your life. Your words are the blueprints, and your emotions are the builders. This means that every day you are constructing the framework of your future with the thoughts you entertain and the words you speak. If your blueprint is one of love, abundance, and joy, your reality will reflect exactly that. But if fear, lack, or doubt creep into your consciousness, it's important to recognize those thoughts and immediately replace them with higher truths. Always remember, decree with conviction, and the universe will act on your behalf. This is not wishful thinking. It is the law of cause and effect. Whatever energy you send out will return to you in the form of experiences. Therefore, stand firm in your declarations and let them be filled with confidence. It's important to affirm your decrees multiple times a day. Don't just speak these truths when things seem easy or when you feel good. Speak them when challenges arise, because that is when the power of your word truly shows its strength. As Conny wisely notes, life tests you not to break you, but to make you stronger in your truth. Each test is an opportunity to solidify your faith in your own creative power. So when doubt or fear emerges, remind yourself, I am a creator. I am in control. I decree only the greatest good for myself, and it must come to pass. Every time you declare this truth, you are reinforcing the reality you want to live in. The universe is always working in my favor, even when I cannot see it. Let these words become a mantra that carries you through any difficult moments. Life is not about avoiding challenges, but learning to rise above them with grace, faith, and unwavering belief in your own power. Your decrees are the tools that will help you ascend. Conny reminds us that the subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It only reacts to what it is told. So, give it instructions that align with the life you want to experience. Every time you repeat an affirmation or decree, you are programming your subconscious mind to bring forth the reality that matches your desires. Speak only of what you want, never of what you don't want. This is one of the simplest, yet most powerful teachings of Conny Mendez. Many people unknowingly block their own progress by focusing on what they lack or what they fear. But you, having now embraced the power of decree, know better. You understand that your focus must always be on what you want to create. Take a moment now and reflect on what you truly desire for your life. What are the blessings you wish to call forth? What are the experiences you are ready to embrace? Write these down. As Conny says, writing crystallizes thought into form. Then, once you have your list, turn them into powerful decrees that you will repeat daily. Here are a few examples to get you started. I decree that my life is filled with abundance and joy. I decree perfect health and vibrant energy in my body. I decree that love surrounds me and harmonious relationships are mine. I decree that success comes to me effortlessly and without struggle. Feel free to modify these decrees to fit your personal aspirations and repeat them with conviction every day. The more emotion and belief you put behind them, the more quickly you will see them manifest in your reality. And remember, nothing in the universe can resist a focused, determined mind. When you align your thoughts, words, and feelings with the truth of your being, the universe has no choice but to respond. This is a spiritual law as reliable as gravity, and it works for everyone who understands and applies it. Conny often encourages us to celebrate our victories, no matter how small they seem. Each time you see even the slightest evidence of your decrees coming true, acknowledge it with gratitude. Gratitude amplifies the energy of abundance and accelerates the manifestation process. As you continue on this journey of conscious creation, trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when things seem uncertain. Trust in your own power. Trust in the goodness of life. Trust that the universe is always conspiring for your highest good. And finally, as Conny Mendez so beautifully puts it, every day is a new opportunity to create the life of your dreams. So, seize this moment. Use the power of decree wisely and joyfully. Speak only of the life you want, and it will be yours. By embracing this expanded understanding of the power of decree, you align yourself with the creative force of the universe. You step into your true role as a creator, one who has the ability to shape reality with your thoughts and words. As above, so below, as the ancient wisdom reminds us. The power of your mind extends beyond your immediate surroundings and into the very fabric of existence. A decree is not merely a statement. It is a declaration that commands the universe to respond. Conny Mendez emphasizes this point by reminding us, your word is your wand. This highlights the importance of choosing our words wisely, as they have the power to shape our experiences and influence our reality. When you declare, I decree that my path is filled with light, love, and infinite possibilities, you are not just expressing a desire. You are asserting a reality that you choose to embody. Everything in the universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts and words emit frequencies that resonate with the universe. When you speak with intention, you send out a vibration that attracts similar energies back to you. This is the law of attraction in action, and it is fundamental to understanding how your decrees manifest in your life. Conny wisely states, you attract what you are, not what you want. Therefore, the more you align your inner state with the decrees you make, the more likely you are to see them reflected in your outer world. Consider the journey of a struggling artist who faced countless rejections. Instead of giving up, they decreed, "I am a successful artist, and my work resonates with the world." They visualized their art being displayed in galleries, and with consistent affirmations, they took steps to network, create, and share their work. Eventually, they found success, proving that the power of decree can turn dreams into reality. An entrepreneur faced financial struggles, but refused to accept defeat. They began each day with the decree, "I am a successful entrepreneur, and abundance flows to me." They actively sought opportunities, built relationships, and persevered through challenges. Their unwavering belief in their decree led them to create a thriving business that transformed their life. As you conclude this exploration of the power of decree, remember that you hold the keys to your destiny. Your thoughts, words, and actions shape your reality, and the universe is always ready to respond to your commands. You are the author of your life story, as Conny Mendez reminds us. Each day is a blank page waiting to be filled with your declarations and experiences. Now, let us reaffirm our commitment to the power of decree together. I decree that my life is a reflection of my higher self. I embrace abundance, love, and joy in every moment. The universe supports me in my journey, and I am grateful for the blessings that flow into my life. Repeat this decree regularly, allowing it to resonate within you. You are not merely a passenger in life. You are the captain of your ship, steering it towards your desired destination. Let this truth empower you as you navigate your journey, creating the life you envision with unwavering faith and determination. As you integrate these teachings into your daily life, remember that it's essential to remain open to new insights and experiences. Life is a continuous journey of growth and transformation. Each day presents an opportunity to refine your decrees and align them with your evolving self. Take a moment now to reflect on what you truly desire for your life. What are your dreams? What does success mean to you? Envision yourself living that reality. Allow the feelings of joy and fulfillment to wash over you. Your journey is uniquely yours, filled with potential and promise. Trust in the process and know that every step you take brings you closer to your goals. You have the power within you to create the life you desire. Your voice matters. When you decree, you contribute to the collective energy of creation. Each declaration reverberates through the universe, shaping not only your reality, but the realities of those around you. Embrace the wisdom of the ages that reminds you of your divine connection to the universe. The more you nurture this connection, the stronger your decrees will become. You are a powerful being, capable of manifesting your desires. With clarity, intention, and unwavering belief, you can shape your destiny. The universe is listening, and it is ready to respond. As you move forward, carry this knowledge with you. Your decrees are a reflection of your highest aspirations, and they deserve to be honored. Speak them with conviction and let them guide you toward the life you envision. If you found this message empowering, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Together, let's continue to create a reality filled with love, abundance, and infinite possibilities. Your journey matters, and we are here to support you every step of the way.